Hi everyone, it's Meg. Welcome back to my channel. So I thought today we would do something a little bit different. I thought we would do like a chit chat get ready with me. Don't mind my hair. I haven't done it yet and I just woke up, so I look a bit crazy right now. So yeah, there's a few things that I'd like to talk about, and I thought I might as well talk to you guys while doing my makeup. So yeah, let's do it. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to start with primer. Now for primer, I use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I use that around my nose and my forehead and all of that. And then for the rest of my face, I've got two here, but I'm not sure which one I'm going to use today because I tanned my face, so it looks a bit patchy. So I don't know. Normally I use either the Revolution Hydrate Primer or the Flower Beauty In Your Prime Illuminating Primer. But this one's not too illuminating, which I like because, yeah, I really like those ones that make you look like a tin soldier. Not cute. So I might use the flower one today. Give myself a little bit of a glow. See, it's not too glowy. Okay, now let's get stuck into some stuff I want to talk about. Hang on, scratch that. First, so if you guys watch Tati Westbrook on YouTube, you know she does this technique that Scott Barnes taught her, and it's basically like concealing and cream contouring first, and then kind of just roughly blending it and then going over it with foundation. And I've kind of been trying to do it. Last time I did it, I was orange. I think I might have used a bit too much contour, but I'm gonna try it again and see what it looks like. Yeah, anyway. So I thought I would just kind of tell you guys a little bit about me and, you know, whatnot. So I'll tell you why I wanted to start this YouTube channel. The first reason was because I myself felt like that every female in my life, I don't know about you guys, but I know that every female in my life is super self-conscious about their body, and I feel very, you know, they're kind of obsessed with weight loss, which, I mean, yeah, you know, being healthy and stuff, I'm all about that, that's good. But there's a difference between doing you know, doing diets and stuff to be healthy, and then doing diets because you're obsessed with being skinny. And I know that there's a lot of girls out there that are plus size, and that, you know, they don't really have the confidence to feel good in their skin, which I feel that's one thing that I feel I've always had. I feel I've always been a big girl, and I feel that I've always felt comfortable in my own skin. Like, I've been fine being a plus size girl all my life. I mean, the only time that it really kind of affected me was probably high school. High school, it was a little bit challenging, but I mean, like, you know, my friends all accepted me for what I looked like, and, you know, it hasn't really bothered me too much. But I look at all the other girls and women in my life, and, you know, they are obsessed with being skinny and losing weight, and, you know, they are skinny and they are like a lot smaller than me, but they still call themselves fat. And, you know, the reason why I wanted to start this was mainly because, like, I was thinking of putting myself in the position of a teenager, because I know that when I was a teenager and I was a big girl, and then I had all these other people, like these females around me, telling me that were half the size of me, telling me how ugly they are, or telling me how, you know, how fat they are and things like that. And I just know that it really just made me feel like as if, oh, well, if you think you're fat, then I wonder what you think of me, you know. And I don't want other girls to feel like that. Like, my channel is to make younger girls especially feel like being a bigger girl shouldn't matter at all. Because, I mean, that's my main like reason for starting this channel is, I mean, I've only kind of discovered like the plus size community probably in the last year or two. And, oh, by the way, I'm using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I've got two shades I'm going to use. So this one is Tan Sand and this one is Light Beige. Oh, and I forgot to tell you the contour shade. It's by Models Prefer. It's the Contour Collection Contouring Stick in the shade Contouring. But yeah, I mean, I wish that when I was like in high school and a teenager and all that, I wish that I had girls that were my size to look up to, and so that I would know that being a bigger girl is okay. It's nothing bad. It shouldn't be anything that I should be ashamed of. Like, you know, I mean, honestly, I think that when you're younger, I think that your main issue is like being plus size. I think it's more to do with, you think to yourself, oh, I'm going to be alone forever. I'm going to, you know, I'm never going to find someone that loves me, all that kind of stuff. But you know what? As soon as you go into adulthood, you realize that it doesn't matter, and that whoever you end up being with is going to accept you for whatever size you are. Like, it doesn't matter. And you know, as soon as when you find someone, they're gonna accept you. Like, that's the whole thing about love, is that it's not about what the person looks like. It's not about what size they are. It's not about anything like that. It's about the inside, and it's about what they think of you, and, you know, them accepting you and stuff like that. And I just wish that when I was a teenager, I wish that someone would have told me that. And I want to be that person to share to younger girls, and even girls that are in their 20s, like my age. I want to tell them that being a little bit bigger does not make you any different from anyone else. Like, that is mission I want to achieve doing this channel. So, I mean, that's one of my goals. One of my goals is like, you know, to bring awareness to about plus size community, and you know, I feel like that there's a fair decent amount of plus size influencers in the UK and the US, but I mean, there's only a few that I know of in Australia, and I want to be part of that, and I want to spread awareness. You know, that's my main thing, is that I want to make sure that people know that it's not that bad. Like, there is nothing to be ashamed of, nothing. Anyway, foundation, I'm using the Estee Lauder Double Wear in 3W1 Tawny. So eventually, I mean, this is gonna be like a 10-year, my 10-year goal, but eventually I want to open up a plus size clothing store, selling some plus size clothes, and that all stemmed from, I mean, I feel like that when I was in high school, I feel like that I don't know how I made it work, but I made it work, that I was able to fit into straight sizes. Maybe, I was still a bigger girl, but I don't know, I must have squeezed into them. And then, you know, as I've gotten older, you know, plus size, that's my main, I don't really go into straight size stores anymore. I shop it in the plus size areas, and I shop it online a lot and things like that. And what I noticed in Australia is that we barely have any plus size retailers, just plus size. Or even if we do have plus size and straight size in a shop, that barely happens. Like, I mean, you know, there's City Chic is the only like plus size shop that I know that I would walk into. And even going into City Chic, I find that sometimes the clothes aren't my styles, they're a bit too old for me, or you know, they don't fit the way I want, and you know, things like that. And I mean, I just think that that's really bad, because I mean, I think of myself as a teen, and I would never ever be caught dead going to City Chic. Like, if I was going shopping with friends, I would not go into City Chic. And I think that's because it's kind of, I mean, even if a teenager did go in there, I feel like it's a bit too old and not as hip and stuff. And my big goal is to have a store dedicated to plus size, even if it is straight size and plus size. I really don't care. The more inclusive, the better, I guess. But I want to have a plus size shop, and I want it to be clothes that I know that teens up until, you know, your mid-30s or whatever you would wear. Like, I want a more hip style store. And I think that's something eventually I can achieve. I just think it's unfair that, you know, there's all of these shops that have awesome clothes, and I would love to wear those clothes, and then I think about it, I'm like, they go up to a 14 or a 12 even. No way. Not a chance. I mean, at the end of the day, and any plus size girl is going to tell you this, that we just want to wear the same things everyone else can wear. Like, that's basically it. We just want to wear what everyone else is wearing. We want to wear what's on trend. We want to, you know, we want to be able to wear the same things that all these Instagram girls are wearing and things like that. And I think that's like, I think that's the reason why it's such a big deal. I think that's why like people in the plus size community have no self-esteem. I think it's because, especially young girls, and I think that's because like it is so hard to find stuff that is still in trend and looks good on a plus size girl. Like, it is so hard. And I want to be that one. I want to be that person to change all that. I want them to feel, I want every plus size woman, straight size woman, whatever, I want them to feel comfortable coming into my store. You know, I want them to feel welcomed. I want them to feel like they don't have to be ashamed. You know, everyone is welcomed. Like, that is my whole thing, is that I don't really care what size you are. I don't care about that. My whole thing is that no matter what size you are, I want you to feel comfortable in your own size, in your own skin. Like, it shouldn't matter about your dress size. It shouldn't matter about anything like that. Like, you know, it just annoys me that, like, and then, you know, some of these retailers like Cotton On and Ellie Fashion, or whatever it's called, like, they do Curve, but it's online only. Like, that annoys me so bad, because it's like, we don't need more online stores. We need in-store stuff. I can't really go to the shops and find an outfit. I can't do it because there's barely anywhere to go. Everything needs to be ordered online, basically. That's, you know, that's hip, and that's the only time that I can find something in store is if I, you know, go to City Chic and I really have a look around, and then I see something, and then I really have to think about, okay, how am I going to style this? What am I going to do? What am I going to do to this? The majority of the times I, you know, get it altered, or, you know, I'll get my mum to alter it and make it shorter or tighter or whatever, just so it looks a little bit more like hip, you know, like, that's my main thing, is that I feel like that's what we need. We need more plus size in store. That's the issue we have here, and I want to change that, and I want to eventually open a store where everyone is included and everyone feels welcomed, and, you know, you will be able to walk into that shop and know that everything in that shop will fit you. There will be a size that will fit you. You don't have to look and be like, oh shit, they only go up to a 16. No, my shop will not be like that, and that is probably my biggest goal. I really want to start that eventually in the future. So, I mean, the reason why I wanted to start all this, like, YouTube stuff, I mean, yeah, I touched on all of that, but, I mean, I watch a lot of plus size influencers, and I mean, they kind of inspired me. And I mean, like, people like Chloe Benson, she's an Australian plus size influencer, Emma Tamsin Hill, Sarah Ray Vargas, she was probably the first plus size YouTuber I started watching, and, you know, she has very similar body type to me too, I feel, so I can relate to her a lot. You know, Jade Madden, there's so many of them that I look up to, and that they were the ones that kind of made me think about what needs to be done, what still needs to be done. I mean, there's probably my favorite YouTuber at the moment is Sierra Schultze, and she's not a plus size girl, but she just gets it. She understands that, you know, everyone needs to feel good in their body, and everyone needs to, you know, be themselves. And, you know, that's what I want to achieve. Okay, so I'm just gonna go into my Born to Run palette. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna do a simple look. Now, I got these little nude sticks, and this one is in the shade Nudity. And what I normally do is I just draw all over my lid like this. Like that. And then I'll go in with like a darker brown shade, so like Good As Gone, like this one. And then I'll just run that into the crease. Like so. Like that. And that's it. That's all I do with my eyes lately. I'm doing something very basic, like nothing too insane. Now I'm gonna go to contour, Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. So yeah, so Sierra Schultze, she's probably the most influential, I think, on me, if that makes sense. I don't know. But I just feel like she gets it. Like, she is the one that, she's always about body positivity and making sure that, you know, everyone needs to feel good in their own body and things like that. And that's exactly what I want to preach. That's what I want to preach, basically, the exact same thing. Like, you know, am I gonna do liner today? No, can't be bothered. Eyebrows, I've got the OXX Studio brow pencil in the shade Medium. But yeah, I mean, it's all about just making everyone, I just want everyone on my channel to feel comfortable. Like, I want them to just gain confidence. I mean, and it's not gonna it's not gonna be overnight. Like, it is gonna take a long time for people to, you know, realize and feel comfortable in their own body. Like, I still, to this day, I'm not the most confident person ever. Like, I still have my moments, and I've still got parts of my body that I'm not comfortable with, but rather than just look at them and hate them, I am trying to accept it and trying to learn how to love it. Like, that is what I want to do. So, yeah. Blush, Life's a Peach by L'Oreal. And highlighter, I've got the, what's it called? Is this like Diamond Bomb? Oh, it's the Diamond Bomb How Many Carats by Fenty. Lips. Lip pencil by Morphe in the shade Honeymoon. Yeah, I'm not gonna do lashes or anything like that because, to be honest, I can't be bothered, but that's alright. And lipstick, we've got the Soph X Revolution Beauty in the shade Syrup. And did I do bronzer? I don't reckon I did. So, one last thing. I just want to talk about how, like, what you guys want to see. Like, I'm happy doing makeup and, sorry, Lash Princess by Essence. I'm happy to do some makeup, some plus size hauls. Like, if you guys just want plus size hauls, let me know. Like, I can do as many as I possibly can because it's kind of expensive. You know, if you guys want to see, like, let me know what kind of stuff you'd like to see me do. Like, I am totally up for anything. So yeah, you guys let me know what you want. I mean, I've got so many ideas, but I don't know if that's what you guys want to see. So, you know, if you want to see some makeup, some plus size, or just plus size, or I don't think I want to do just makeup, just because I don't find it that interesting just to do makeup. But yeah, just let me know what you want to see, what, you know, if you want to see me do more things with others, like collaborations with, you know, friends and family and stuff like that, then I'm more than happy to do things like that. So now I've got to do my hair. So yeah, just let me know what you guys want to do, what you guys want me to do. I'm more than happy to do whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little rant, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.